India is an adventurous paradise. You head out for a holiday, which quickly turns into a survival situation. A dream turns into a nightmare.
I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm lost.
Shelter, water, and food become a priority. A fire to keep you warm. But how? I'm Chandan Lahiri from OTS Survival School. I'll give you some tips and show you some tricks to use in a self-reliant situation. Do not think problems can only happen to other people. It can happen to you.
I don't know how many of you guys have seen my videos, or if you have seen them, if you have noticed that I walk with a little bit of a limp. I say a little bit, but a lot of other people call me lame. A lot of people call me lame figuratively, but a lot of people call me lame literally. That's because I had an accident a few years ago. About 10 years ago, I had a motorcycle accident and I shattered my knee. And just a few months ago, I got my knee replaced. Despite that, I can't walk as I would have with two good knees, two good legs. I still have a bit of a limp, but that's not my main problem. My main problem when I'm in the wilderness is that I can't fold my legs, which means I have a problem every morning when I need to go for a dump and I can't fold my legs, therefore I can't squat. I have a problem. So what I've been doing for the last many years whenever I've been in the wilderness is to look for some place to sit on, maybe two rocks, two boulders, maybe a fallen down tree, and do my job. But that wasn't the answer. It wasn't a long-term answer, because whenever you need to go, and that's not a good time to start looking for rocks and boulders and fallen down trees in which to sit and do your job. I had been thinking about it, and one thing I've pretty much always carried all my life is a camp chair, and this is the one that I've carried, and this is small. It packs up very nicely into a small little piece. I can tag it into my day pack, and whenever I need to sit down, rest on the trail or whatever, just open it up, sit down, and when I need to go, just fold it back up, and it comes in a little sleeve. So I put it in the backpack and cord it down. Now that gave me an idea. If this is something that I've been sitting on, maybe I can modify this. What we've been doing is adapting, innovating, looking at ways in which we can do different things, new things with common everyday items or items that you're carrying in your kit. So what I've done here is converted it a little bit. Now it's still a chair and it works wonderfully well as a chair. Now if you see this, that's what I sit on. It's nice and small, but when I need to go for a dump, now what I've done is added a layer of canvas. So what you see here, this flap, if I remove what I have there, and a bug, and I don't want a bug getting onto my insides, what I have here is a potty. Sit down there, do your job, and clean up. When you're done, pick it up, put the canvas back on, goes back into being a regular chair, fold it up, put it in your pack, and move on. That saves me all the hassle of looking for rocks and boulders to sit on, looking for a fallen tree to sit on. The tree might not be in a place where I have a certain amount of privacy, for instance. So this is a good thing, and very easily done. And this is another example of how you can innovate from common everyday items that are in your kit, for reasons that they were not made for. And if you can find at least 3 uses for pretty much all the gear that you have, if they can be multitask for 3 jobs from what it was meant to do, so much the merrier, because then you don't need to carry 3 pieces of gear, you only need to carry 1. This I suspect does 2, which is sit on and crap on, or use it to crap. So that's 2 uses. I'm sure we can find other uses. Maybe you can use this as a post for putting your snares and stuff like that. I'm sure there are ways and means of using this in multiple other ways, using a chair in multiple other ways. So that's the way it is. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm heading off inside. and I don't want you following me because I need to take a dump. And before I took a dump, I thought I would show you this in one way in which you can make life much easier for you. And out in the wilderness, if you're carrying a camp chair, just put an extra canvas, and in the layer below, cut a hole, make sure it's stable enough, and that's it. You got your wilderness potty, and you don't need to depend so much on nature. So long. I'll go take a dump. You turn around. Don't follow me. So long.
Learn to adapt, improvise, innovate, and overcome. To learn more tips and tricks, visit this site. I'm Chandan Lahiri, and I hope to see you soon at the OTS Survival School. Leave nothing but footprints. Bring back nothing but memories.